I've got the continuation of the Hall of Fame coach turnover continues. I guess continues. You had Coach K. You had UNC with Roy Williams going down.
Yep.
Jay Wright. And then this year, Jim Boeheim, Bob Huggins.
Bob Huggins.
Out.
People forget. Bob Huggins out. Or is he? Because he says he's still the coach. He said he never resigned. He said.
But so those old school Big East teams, which are both no longer in the Big East, obviously, but it's a new chapter for the first time in a long time for
Streets are saying
Hall of Famers.
Syracuse might be all right. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I love Adrian Autry. He's a very nice guy. I think he's easy to root for. Man.
Yeah.
Man to man.
We might be seeing some Syracuse man to man. In fact, we probably will.
I don't think we'll be seeing zone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I'll believe it when I see it, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that Autry has a completely different philosophy and he's going to play man to man, but until I actually see Syracuse basketball playing predominantly man to man, I will not believe it.
Yeah. So I don't know if these two schools have the highest of expectations, but I think it's just the passing of the torch kind of thing that will keep people's eyeballs glued to them.
West Virginia had some expectations before all this stuff went down. I feel for West Virginia, man. They were in a position to. They weren't going to win the Big 12.
Kirk Reese is there, by the way.
Kirk Reese is still there. Yeah. I think West Virginia was in a good spot, and then now they're not. What is Huggy going to do? Because he
don't know.
He claims that he's still the coach. So when West Virginia's first game
was there
happens,
an update? I feel like that was like 6 months ago, and then what happened since then?
Yeah, I don't know. Are they like litigating it in court right now? Is there like a settlement taking place? What a bizarre story.
Yeah.
Like the resigning part. I mean, like the DUI stuff is pretty straightforward.
The way that
got sloshed.
Both of them ended their tenures. Boeheim too. It just happened right after the conference tournament.
Yeah.
And then he was like hinted at retirement, and then he was just out.
I had heard that Boeheim. This isn't me being LeBron. I'm not doing the LeBron meme, but I actually think it was Tate. Tate on one of our shows. I don't know if he actually said it on the show, but I remember he told me he's always good for like 2 or 3 like crazy scoops a year. He actually had like the Coach K scoop that Coach K was going to retire because Nike had started preparing their Coach K farewell tour.
Wow.
And then I remember one day, like it was probably like this time last year. He was like, I think this is Boeheim's last year. I was like, you're going to report that? I don't remember if he said it on the show or not.
But no one said
then
a thing.
I was operating all last season thinking it was going to be Boeheim's last year. And so I don't think it was exactly out of nowhere, but still it was kind of out of nowhere because he didn't really say anything. Yeah. I felt like he should have retired like 5 years earlier, maybe even more than that.
I think he should have went out with his sons.
Yeah.
That makes
Syracuse fans are happy he's gone, right? You're not going to miss it.
They
for
are.
A second. Yeah.
But I am very much, and I know you talked about this last week on your show. I'm very much looking forward to Jim Boeheim on the call for ESPN.
I put that on the list. Yeah.
He needs to call a Cuse game, right?
I put that on the list. Yeah. He's got to call a Cuse game. But it can't be like a meaningful Cuse game though, because I think the fans of the other team will actually
say
go
he's
insane.
biased.
Say he's biased. They will actually riot. They will like. Can you imagine like Cuse playing, Carolina or Duke or something, and Boeheim's on the call?
That would be incredible. I would love that.
I don't know if I want him to call games. I just want him to sit at a desk.
I think he's splitting his time.
Yeah, I don't want him to call games. I want him to just sit at a desk and we throw it to Jim Boeheim every so often. And like maybe they cut in during games, and they're just like, Jim, what do you think about? Jim, you've faced Georgia Tech a lot in your day. Like, what do you think about the arena that Georgia Tech has? He's like, one of the worst places I've ever coached. One of the worst
Pavilion.
He's like, one of the worst. Let me tell you about this locker room that they got. And they're like, all right, thanks, Jim. Let's go back to the game. I'm so fired up for him on ESPN. Dude,
I'm really excited.
He does not give a fuck.
It's gonna be great.